Welcome to Crestron's Digital Media Designer Series. In this section, we will discuss digital media technology by looking at its many features. These features include USB HID, EDID management, quick switch technology, HDCP and CEC management, as well as digital media Ethernet integration. After years of pioneering digital media technology, Crestron continues to advance the only complete end-to-end digital network solution. Crestron has been the premier choice for digital media since it first came to market in 2009. Tested and proven, thousands of the most prestigious companies, universities, and military installations have trusted and relied on Crestron Digital Media. Crestron offers a complete product line to deliver a fully integrated, field-proven end-to-end digital solution. Crestron Digital Media offers an extensive selection of transmitters, wall plates, HD to SDI, 3G to SDI, and DSP input-output cards. Digital Media also offers a variety of receivers with a built-in power amplifier and scaler, fiber solutions, and other integrated products. Crestron Digital Media distributes uncompressed digital audio and video signals over a choice of shielded twisted pair copper wire or fiber optic cable. A full selection of switcher input cards, transmitters, and room controllers provides extensive connectivity throughout the installation, supporting a complete range of analog and digital signal types. Digital media is based on two deployment properties. There is the point-to-point, and there's the multi-point to multi-point. Shown here is an example of a point-to-point deployment where the digital media transmitter is connected directly to a digital media receiver. This creates a scenario where source devices connected to the transmitter can be extended beyond the standard distance that HDMI can travel to a receiver and connect to the display. Also shown here is the use of a Crestron control system, which gives you a very simple yet very powerful room system. This is an example of a multi-point to multi-point deployment. In this example, source devices and transmitters connect to a digital media matrix switcher. They are then connected directly to displays and receivers. The digital media switcher is the consolidation point for distribution and allows you to route any input to any one or to multiple outputs. You can learn more about the digital media switchers later in the Digital Media Designer series. Digital media is more than just an audio-video switcher. It harnesses the power of Crestron. Digital media was designed and engineered to provide an easy-to-use solution to your design challenges. Let's take a detailed look at some of the technology features that digital media offers. First, we have USB HID switch. Digital media centralizes all HD sources, not just television receivers and DVD changers, but also media servers and computers. Built-in USB HID, or human interface device, signal routing allows USB HID compatible keyboards and mice to be connected to each display location, extending their signals through to the centralized equipment via USB HID ports provided on select switcher input cards. In this example, two DMTX200 transmitters are used as remote inputs for laptops. By connecting a mouse and keyboard at each transmitter location, you can now operate the computer that is connected to the DM-MD6x1 switcher directly. Many systems being designed to incorporate computers require a separate and expensive device to do this function called a KVM switch for keyboard, video, and mouse. With Crestron Digital Media, this computer control ability is built in, so no additional hardware is required. There are many different displays to choose from, and chances are not every device in the system supports all of the same video formats. To help provide compatibility between source devices and syncs, there is a data structure called EDID, or Extended Device Identification Data. One of its purposes is to provide information about the sync to the source device, including the display resolution abilities of the sync so that the source can output a video format that the sync is compatible with. However, serious conflicts can arise in a facility filled with different displays and audio systems. Resolving this confusion in the systems that have multiple syncs using EDID becomes vital. Digital Media manages EDID to prevent such conflicts, assessing the format supported by each system device, and then allowing the installer to assign compatible devices in logical arrangements. Conflicting combinations can be prohibited, so only the optimum signal formats get delivered to each display and audio system. Many content providers are using the copy protection scheme called HDCP to protect products against unauthorized copying. To view HDCP encrypted content in full high definition requires the source device to authenticate every display and signal processor through an HDMI connection before delivering an output signal. This process occurs every time any HDMI signal is switched, causing a complete loss of signal for a period of time whenever a new source or display is selected anywhere in the system. Crestron Quick Switch HD technology eliminates this issue by maintaining a constant HDCP connection with each HDMI device in the system. By eliminating the need to re-authenticate each time a different source or display is selected, Quick Switch HD achieves very fast switching of HDMI signals. The primary purpose of HDCP high bandwidth digital content protection is to provide a secure connection between source devices and syncs. This is done to eliminate the unauthorized duplication of content. Digital Media performs a pre-authorization of all devices in the system, and this removes the need to have sources re-authenticate every time a route is made, further reducing switching times. Digital Media manages the HDCP routes so that all devices can communicate. And if a route is made to an unauthorized destination, Digital Media will blank the output and provide information that it has done so. This ensures that there is no guesswork as to why you cannot see the output. Within the HDMI architecture is a PIN designation for CEC, or Consumer Electronics Control, that allows for control of devices that are connected together using HDMI. For example, imagine that the connection from a Blu-ray player to a display was all that you needed to see audio-video and control the Blu-ray player functions. No additional IR wires need to be run. With Digital Media, the ability to take advantage of the CEC is built in. So since your control system is already connected to your Digital Media system, you can use the power of Digital Media to communicate the CEC protocols to the connected devices supporting this function. All Digital Media products are Ethernet devices. Ethernet is transported via every Digital Media connection. When using a DM-MD switcher at the core of the system, the Ethernet uplink occurs at the switcher, and Ethernet is distributed to the transmitters and room boxes via the integrated 10100 Ethernet switch contained in the switcher, making separate LAN connections unnecessary. Each Digital Media device, switcher, transmitter, or room box must receive an IP address. The Digital Media switcher manages and distributes IP addresses to all of the connected devices. Some Digital Media transmitters and receivers come with a local area network port, so in a scenario where the room box is connected to a DM switcher, this port can be used for connecting other Ethernet devices. In a point-to-point scenario, the Ethernet port can be used as an uplink to the main network. For example, if a system contains a DM TX200 and a DM RMC100, the room controller must serve as the uplink point, since the DM TX200 does not provide an Ethernet port. But if the DM TX200 is replaced with the DM TX100 or DM TX300, the Ethernet uplink can occur at either the transmitter or the room controller, since both of these devices have an available Ethernet port. Note that in a point-to-point system, only one of the devices should connect to the main network. In systems with switchers, the switcher should be the only device connected to the network. Even though all digital media devices are Ethernet devices, Crestron uses an internal managed network switch to control traffic for both the digital media devices and the third-party devices plugged into the LAN port located on a transmitter or receiver. This is known as private network mode. One of the benefits of private network mode is that there is only one IP address needed for the entire digital media system. With private network mode, all you need is for the chassis to have an IP address, which can be dynamically or statically set. Also needed is a system ID, which can be set on the front panel of the switcher, in Toolbox, or through programming. Externally connected devices such as laptops, gaming consoles, etc., will still need to have their own IP address. There are a few guidelines when designing systems that have multiple switchers and will require connections between them. When digital media switchers are connected to each other, they each need to be given a unique system ID number. By doing so, you avoid having IP address conflicts on the DM network. When this configuration arises, it is best to make sure that the system IDs have been set before you make any interconnection between switchers. So in this section, we discussed digital media technology and its many features. These features include USB HID, EDID management, quick switch technology, HDCP and CEC management, as well as digital media Ethernet integration. Thank you for watching this section on Digital Media Technology Overview.